Here are the Canadian Immigration News 2022/2024. Top 5 Best Ways to Migrate to Canada Indiana 2022/2024. Hello friends. Welcome to Benviv Migration Guide, where we talk all useful things about immigration in so many countries. Mostly Canada. Here is another episode of Canadian Immigration News/updates in the year 2022/2024. In this video we will also be showing you the top 5 best ways to migrate to Canada American Samoa from the year 2022 to 2024. But before we proceed with this teaching, which we offer for free, please encourage me in giving more of this useful information by clicking the subscribe button. Share this video to your loved ones and don't forget to click the notification button above to get notified when next I publish my next video. So now let's get into the teaching proper, starting from telling you the top 5 best ways you can migrate to Canada in 2022 to 2024. According to report, in 2021 the IRCC could not process the express entry applications due to the COVID-19 pandemic outbreak, and most of the staff aren't active in duties because of the COVID-19 pandemic. And this certainly created a backlog of about 1.8 million applications waiting to be processed, and since the same year there has not been a space for the federal skilled worker program, and because of that, a lot of foreigners are stocking in the express entry pool due to this. The IRCC has stated that there may not be any federal skilled worker program space for at least 6 months time frame in the year 2022 until the backlog has been cleared. Now, how are you supposed to migrate to Canada in the year 2022 to 2024, and what immigration program will favor you in these years? What are the best options out there to immigrate to Canada in the year 2022 to 2024? These are likely questions people ask, and in today's video I will be giving answers to these questions. But remember to subscribe with my channel to encourage me in giving out more useful information that would help you, and also share this video to your families and friends as to help my channel grow. So if you are tired of making research on how you would immigrate to Canada, then watch this video to the end, as I left vital information in so many stages of this video. Let's talk about the first one. 1. Provincial Nominee Programs (PNP). The Provincial Nominee Programs (PNP) are immigration programs pathways independent of the federal express entry programs, where candidates wanting to move to a particular province in Canada are picked based on the job market requirement of that particular province. Each Canadian province operates its own provincial nominee program designed to meet its specific economic need. You can check out some of my videos made on this PNP as a topic and how you can go about with them, so kindly check and watch other videos to the end. I will drop a link in the description below, if you would want to apply or learn about the requirement. The PNP are usually easier to get into, as their requirements are usually lesser to compare to that of express entry. The PNP always requires lower IELTS scores, lower CRS scores, and minimum education qualifications, which made it possible and open for a lot of people to easily apply for this program. Let's give examples. Alberta PNP requires just a CRS score of 300 to be eligible. So if you do not meet up with the requirement for the federal express entry, then you can easily meet up with that of PNP, as they are lower. So that is to say that provincial nominee programs PNP are easier to get, so apply for it. So if you meet the PNP requirement criterias for the particular province you applied for, then you will be awarded a provincial nomination, which will automatically add more 600 points to your CRs and will guarantee your invitation to apply for a Canadian PR. If you succeed in getting your PNP to a particular province, then you are expected to work in the same province that invited you for at least 2 to 3 years before you can be allowed to move to another province. And these are all I have to teach about this number 1. So let's quickly look into the second one. 2. Family class sponsorship. Family class sponsorship is another best way you can immigrate to Canada in the year 2022 to 2024. Family reunification remains a cornerstone of Canada's immigration policy. Families in Canada can sponsor their relatives to come to Canada on a permanent basis. If you have a relative in Canada who is already a citizen or has a Canadian PR, They can sponsor you to come to Canada on a permanent basis. So this is a great benefit of this Canada immigration pathway. Why not subscribe to my channel? Stay tuned on every one of my videos to learn even when you are not ready to travel. Getting more knowledge about traveling is very good to any and every human life advancement, so let's learn and grow together, so subscribe dear friend. Then the third one is moving as a student. One can actually move to Canada as a student, and this will also provide you with the opportunity to work in Canada on a part-time basis for about 20 hours per week. And you will be given a postgraduate work permit after studying in Canada, and you will then work full-time after graduation. But note, the duration of your study program will determine the duration of your postgraduate work permit. The good thing about working as a student is that the work experience you got by working in Canada can be used for various Canadian Experience Class applications, which will see you through staying back in Canada and obtaining your PR, permanent residence. So after working part-time and your study for at least a year, then you will be eligible for your Canadian PR through the Canada Experience Class of the Express Entry. So if you are moving to Canada as a student, or you are making that as a choice, then you are at the right lane, as it is one of the best pathways, and I am always here to guide you. So subscribe to my channel and stay tuned as I dish out this useful information. If you want to know how to get your Canada visa or how to be eligible for some of these programs, for job offer and scholarship sponsorship, kindly check out all other videos in my channel or check the links of other videos in my description below, and I promise you that you will learn a lot. Number 4 is a spousal sponsorship. That remind me about the previous video I made about spousal sponsorship, which you can check them out too. So if your spouse is in Canada as a Canadian citizen or have a permanent residence, then you can be sponsored to migrate to Canada through this pathway. So this program allows a Canadian citizen to sponsor their spouse, common law partner, conjugal partner, or dependent child who is below the age of 22 years to Canada. For your spouse to sponsor you to Canada, you must be legally married to you and must be at least 18 years of age. So getting married to someone from Canada can be an easier way to come to Canada than any other pathway. Now let's talk about the fifth one. 5 LMIA work visa. These are for those who already have a job offer in Canada or can get a job offer from a Canadian employer, then you can easily move to Canada. You can move to Canada as well if you are working with a company that have a branch in Canada. If you appeal or ask to be transferred to Canada through the Internal Mobility Program, and you can move to Canada in just 2 weeks, and all the topic I talked about here have been explained in many of other videos in my channel, so kindly check it out. And if you are wanting to apply for any of this from your country without having anyone in Canada or company you are working with whose branch is in Canada, simply subscribe to this channel and comment below on a topic you would like me to teach you, and I will make a video on it for you. But don't forget to share this video to your loved ones and ask them to subscribe too, as I need you to grow. More ways you can move to Canada include refugee claims, humanitarian and compassionate application, as well as the Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program. So with this I have did justice to these topics. So if you have any contribution or question, then use the comment region below and subscribe to my channel, guys. Thanks for watching this video and see you on the next video, guys.